in the interview.
The lodge is hopping. We've got our $50,000 true free roll going on.
Do you like it
So
at all?
In the stream room, we've got a special sit and go today, just like we did last week.
Yeah.
Each of these players paid $500 for their seat at the table. They will be allowed to rebuy one time during the first 6 levels, and after that, it's a complete freeze out.
Yeah, you know
First
what?
place
I
gets
think you're
a
right,
seat
actually.
at the main event next week, a $3,000 value. Second place will get some cash, unless we get enough rebuys, and then we can award 2 seats like we did last time. We'll go around the table, but cards are in the
It
air.
was like a nice conversation.
Blinds are 100, 200, 200. 15-minute levels. Lisa in the box. Brittany is our game host. And my name is Slick Rick. Britt Baller with pocket 9s here.
Give my cards back.
And we will go 5 players to a flop. Yoda in the big blind. And top 2 for SpaceAce. Sure, the fine folks of Chatsville are cheering for Yoda today in seat 8. Eric starts off with the royal flush draw. SpaceAce is going to raise here. Those orange chips are 5,000. Blue chips are 500. So Eric hits an ace with the flush draw. SpaceAce still in the lead here with 2 pair. Yellow chips are 1,000. He's going to fire out 2,500 and 6,400. Each player started off with 20,000 in chips. And this is hand number 1. There's the call from SpaceAce. Eric needs some help, does not get it. SpaceAce with the check mark. A true rocket scientist, Kylie. Eric now with some showdown value with his ace. Kylie wearing her alien bucket hat.
37.
Gonna fire out 3,700. A quick call from Eric and Kylie. Nice little $18,800 pot on hand number 1. Dennis, we know Dennis. He's in seat 1. Ben's in seat 2. Eric, who just lost that hand, he's the short stack already. He's in seat 3. Ken is in seat 4. Britt Baller is in seat 5. SpaceAce in seat 6. Bill in seat 7. Yoda, number 1 in our hearts, is in seat 8. And Brendan is in seat 9. Off and running. Blinds will go up every 15 minutes. Flush possibilities for Brendan. 2 pair again for SpaceAce. Yoda will exit. Yoda wearing the classic Lodge Livestream hoodie there. That was pre-weight loss, Slick Rick. Brendan, a very good tournament player, is going to raise here to 3,600. SpaceAce going nowhere. Looks Looks like she is going to just make this call, and we will go to a turn. Brendan looking for a club. No club, but now the boat for SpaceAce. She's starting off red hot. OG Lisa in the box. And Brendan's going to continue telling his story. I wonder if SpaceAce will flat here. Brendan fires out 4,000. Really no need to raise in this position. And she knows that. She's just going to flat and let Brendan hit his club. No club. Let's see if Brendan continues telling his story. See a bet here from SpaceAce. Will she bet small? To maybe try to get Brendan to come over the top?
All in.
She does not. She chooses the all-in option. Brendan is going to lay it down, and we're going to go to hand number 3. So far, SpaceAce has completely doubled. 39,000 in chips.
The hot start.
Stacking them pretty good, isn't she?
Royal draw my first hand. Flop the royal draw, of course.
Ace jack.
Ace jack of diamonds. Sticky turn. Pretty unfoldable.
Mm-hmm. Forgot about my seats.
SpaceAce is going to continue her ride here, raising with 3-4 offsuit. Dennis, a fantastic player in his own right. Dennis was involved with the 80s band The Tubes back in the day.
You playing the ladies tomorrow? No.
Do you remember the song
Are you?
She's a Beauty back in the early 80s?
I never.
That was The Tubes.
Sadly, I don't really find myself enjoying them very much.
I like them when there's
If there's an overlay or something like that, then I will probably play.
I rivered a royal the other day. I won a big fat 3 big blind pot. First time I'd had
Yoda
royal in like 20.
racing for the first time today with ace queen.
Yeah.
3-betting to 1,600.
Yeah, I got big.
Did you?
I got
Ken, under the gun with 8-5 offsuit, is going to make the call.
black queens for the bad beat, but she's really trying to give me the check river.
at 4.
Yoda hits her ace, but Ken also hits a pair. Yoda's going to continue for 1,500. Ken will make the call, looking for an 8 or a 5. Full steam ahead for Yoda. She has to dodge an 8 or a 5. That will work. Trips for Yoda. She has not stopped. Betting pre-flop, flop, turn, and now river. Ken will fold, and Yoda. There she is, folks. Yoda of Chatsville, the legend. The only person who has watched more Lodge live streams than Slick Rick is Yoda.
We still need to do dinner.
I know.
You should just come over.
Yeah.
I cook pretty good.
What do you like to cook?
Anything and everything your heart desires.
Sold. Puerto Rican food?
All of it.
I don't know if I'll ever eat mofongo again after that trip.
SpaceAce with Jack 10 offsuit.
It's pretty good though.
Started off on
Made.
fire.
One
Almost
place
a
I had it
complete
was really
double
good.
in her
The other
starting
place-
chip stacks through 5 hands.
Okay.
And she will win another one. She's won 3 of the first 5 hands. And I've got to know where she got that bucket hat.
Yeah, I want to go back soon. Really soon. Probably when it gets like miserable hot here.
3 minutes left on this first blind level.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Into the bunker comes Skull Mike.
Puerto Rico, Brittany?
Afternoon,
We're in
Rick.
Puerto Rico?
just a year ago, last March.
Lodge is
Or 2 years ago.
hopping right now, Skull.
And I went
Yeah, it's
5
tough to
years ago
move.
for a bachelorette
Every
party.
table
I like it.
filled up.
Cool.
Yoda with Big Slick suited, and Dennis with the Gretzky hand.
We had a lot of fun.
Gonna make the
The beach
call.
that we were staying at, you couldn't swim
Lot
in
of-
because the waves were too.
A lot of beaches.
Ken in the big blind will defend,
beaches.
and we will go 4 ways
Can't
to
say
this
I know
flop.
it
Hearts
terribly
would be
well, but
exciting
I have a
here for
friend that
Bill and
lives there,
Yoda.
So we visited him.
Where does he live?
I couldn't tell you the name of the town.
Prepare for that man, Bill.
In the middle of the jungle. No. Like eastern part of the island, middle between north and south.
Okay.
I mean, it's like an hour maybe from San Juan, like
Oh, UK?
southeast. Yeah.
Oh, UK national.
Or UK.
That's probably it, right?
Bill's gonna take this one down.
I didn't go to the
Nice.
forest. I did like.
I gotta look at the.
Yeah,
I
the
gotta
lodge
look
is
at the
hopping
map.
because of the true free roll going on
I
right
know
now.
we went
Lucio
hiking.
Beach.
When I came in here about
nearby
20 minutes ago, there was over,
rainforest.
I think, 450
Yeah.
entries
Whole fish there.
It was like
with
a.
still
Full snap.
about 45 minutes left in registration. I think they're going to
we
get
went hiking in
Sounds
it.
like they're-
Yeah, we like
close to 600-700
hiking
entries.
through a gigantic mud pile.
Not too shabby.
They have
It was
mudslides, so probably-
ridiculous. I have never hiked in something like. I mean, it's hard to call it hiking. You're just trudging through mud. I don't know if I like that.
Of course, the winner of this
But
sit and
the
go
view was
guaranteed
cool.
a seat to the main event at $3,000 value. Last time we did
Yeah, we
this
did the
last
ATV
week,
tour.
enough people rebought to where we gave away
But we
2
didn't-
seats.
It was like the foothills of the forest.
Bill with the
rainforest, so we
jacks.
didn't get the full rainforest experience.
Raises, will anybody
We gotta
find a
go
call?
do,
Doesn't look like it.
botanical kayaking in the evening. It's so pretty.
I got my birthday hands. So I
Why
have to
not?
call.
Okay.
I did too.
Just now? Mm-hmm. Your birthday hand? Mm-hmm. Oh, jeez.
How is Queen 7 a birthday hand?
I
Rick?
do not know. Do not know.
Okay.
Not the worst flop for Queen 7. She could hit a 5. Bill is not making it any easier. He fires out 2,200 and overbet here.
Raise
Call.
from Beat Baller and a snap call. So this pot has ballooned to 14K. SBR less than 1
Oh,
for
there's
Beat
the
Baller.
5.
And rips it.
I have a feeling I'd hit your birthday hand.
Yeah, you do.
Flopped
eighth?
it. May 7th.
May 7th? I was wondering that.
Look at that. Nice hand.
What?
I was like, it's your birthday May 7th.
No queen.
September 7th.
5-7. Flop the straight ring. That makes a little bit more sense for a birthday hand. So,
So
we
we-
probably had a little misread
Little misread.
between the 4 and the 5 seed. Usually when we're nine-handed, sometimes the 4, 5, 6 seats a little bit bunched up together. It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, I don't know. Birthday hand usually is a month and a day. The queen
Yeah,
is not a
that's-
month.
Good read by us. Nice sweatshirt.
Yes,
from
old school.
Yoda.
Let's play the birthday hand.
I think that one's better than the
Especially when it's suited.
Yeah.
current
I had 9-4 suited.
ones we got going.
Birthday year.
Oh, I don't ever think. Oh, I do like 8-6. That's the year I was born.
So you're a Mets fan.
What?
So you're a Mets fan.
8-6? Is that a Mets thing?
The Mets won in that year. The Mets won the World Series in that year.
She's not a Mets fan.
Wait, what?
Brandon.
The Mets won the World Series in 1986.
Oh,
But
1986. Got it. Yeah. no,
I
didn't
forgot
know
all
that.
about that.
Well,
They beat my Red Sox.
Why would you?
I know.
Top tot for
You're a
Ken.
Mets fan.
Yoda getting involved here with middle pair.
Could win it on us.
Now with an open ender to go along with her pair.
3 down.
Bet is 3,000.
Yoda has been on fire lately on the tournaments. Won a couple tournaments here at the lodge.
Yeah. That was the Buckner year.
Who saw yesterday's live stream, folks? That was a fun time.
Was pitching
That was an interesting dynamic we had as we look at the first
play?
view of
Oh,
the
wow.
stack sizes.
For the Red Sox?
Big stack at the table, SpaceAce with 129 big blinds. Short stacks, Eric and Brendan, both with just 37 big blinds. Still plenty of playability.
St. Andrews.
Okay. That's a funny legacy.
Blinds now 200, 300, 300. Remember, players can rebuy one time in the first 6 levels if they want to. After that, total freeze out.
Yeah, and if somebody busts out and they do not want to rebuy and we're still in the first 6 levels, Rick, might go out there and find somebody to fill a seat
Wow.
or fill it myself. We'll see. There is some interest from players in the room since the room is packed. You know, once you bust a free roll, you hop out and hop into the road to the LCS. Potentially. These players have first
Well,
option.
Are you planning to play in the series? Everything?
Everything. I mean, yeah, I mean, within,
Even like the high roller event?
I mean, I'm open to playing the 5K, definitely like the 2K turbo if I bust the main, or if I don't make day 2 is definitely appealing to me. But who knows what will happen, right? It's hard to make plans around these things.
LCS just
But,
around the
yeah,
corner.
I like 1K6 max.
Tomorrow
I'm
is the
really
ladies'
excited. Like that's
tournament.
A big tournament.
Monday,
Yeah, pretty much.
Is the
everything's
meetup
pretty
game.
appealing.
Brad Owen, Andrew Nemi will be there.
The PLO probably.
2 o'clock, it all gets started. We're going to give away a ton of things. I saw that Club WPT Gold sent
Yeah.
a lot of
A
hoodies
little bit more practice before.
for
I
giveaway. So we'll have some
$8,000
giveaways. Make sure you're
tournament.
registered at Club WPT Gold because in order to win some of the prizes, you have to be
Right.
at least
Yeah, that, or when
registered.
even when they do a little bit less, like 500. or
Meetup game's
600,
always a fun time. Skull will be there. I'll be there.
Yeah, it's fun,
Why
right?
do you like them?
A lot of other
Play a lot of hands.
special guests.
Hands, but a little more strategic too.
You never have
Yeah,
to be
I
under the
just don't
gun
think I know.
9-handed.
Dennis wakes up with crabs. Never a fun thing. He raises.
I think we gotta move on from that one.
Yeah,
It's a
normally
it's a
I guess in the
staple.
others.
No,
Series, they have like some stuff that's like 250 or
People
whatever.
like the comfortability.
It's hard to
They
prioritize,
love
but
to
Everything's a little bit.
things that they know are coming.
It's a little bit more exciting. For,
yeah, but it's the
Are you
waking up
gonna-
with the
what are you gonna
crabs and
play?
everything. It's just come on.
Space Ace going duck hunting.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. There's a lot of. There's a lot of.
There's the deuce right in the window.
Well, they
Space
have separate
Ace
tournaments. There's 2 separate. ones.
starting off hot.
Settle down, right?
It's
Not going
kind
to be a
in the
whole lot
middle
of
of,
action
like,
on
the
this
second
spot.
week. It's kind of in a really random time, to be honest. But,
Unless Dennis loses his mind here.
Bets 2,500.
right. It's
In
kind of
position,
like the 1K
smooth
that they
call,
ran in,
Just
like,
flat.
Yeah, easy.
September,
What are you afraid of here on the
Kinda
9,
like that, but a little
5
bigger.
deuce Skittles board?
Space Ace knows what she's doing.
That was pretty smooth.
Just like that.
Dennis,
No idea.
will he slow down?
Watch.
No.
Oh God, the menace.
What were you saying about a small pot?
Yeah, I said that. Settle down, Rick. But the double barrel,
Does she bring the boom here?
I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to with all these chips. Look.
Just gonna make the call. To the river we go. Has to avoid a red crab.
I guess it starts tomorrow, right? Technically.
Out
They
there
have,
on
like,
an island.
Ladies, the first.
No
event.
showdown. It's. Ooh.
Oh, all in.
Rebuy.
Is it always?
Can I get a rebuy the seat one, please?
Oh, one pair. Not a very good one.
Ducks.
Oh, nice.
SpaceAce just killing it right now. Dennis will be rebuying, and he will use his
That's it.
one rebuy opportunity.
You get back
39,000.
No, no.
$800
Yeah,
chip
quit
pot.
He says with a smile.
Just digging in his pocket.
SpaceAce. 58,000. She's almost tripled up.
Where are the chips?
Little 5% free roll, huh?
Lisa's
There
got
they
a
are.
stash.
Wins the
they
seat.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, you forgot.
Oh, I know.
That's right.
The cameras are on
Useful
you.
information.
Right at your.
How did you forget? You don't forget free shit like that. You're the king of free shit.
So Dennis back at starting stack with his rebuy. He is now technically on a freeze out. He can now no longer rebuy.
Here.
1,000.
That is 1,000, C1.
Thanks.
Dennis had that look in his eye that last hand, and Kylie just called the whole way.
Nice group of regulars on the stream today. Every single one of these participants, a local, many lodge tournaments under their belts.
Scared everybody in.
5 players to this flop.
Keep an eye on Ben in the 2 seed. He's been traveling around the circuit, playing a bunch of tournaments lately, coming up with some of his biggest tournament scores. Britt Baller also been running deep. Good group. Hopefully 2 players are rewarded with some free seats to LCS. Starts next week.
You got 1,500. Four calls. 5 calls.
What is the best hand here? It was the 5s. Now the 5s are gone. So we have a 9 high with the check mark. Does Ben have the marbles?
Missed his flush.
He's got the marbles.
3,500 from 2.
Gonna fire out, and Ken
Yeah.
having a little funeral with his 9-7 of clubs. And that's how you win with 7 high.
So I folded. Had to do.
You won a hand yesterday. Similar to that.
9 high splash bot. Yeah, I was given some action yesterday, Rick.
You were. You gave some action to Haley, and
Did I end up in the Nick category?
no,
Did I end up close to the center?
I don't remember.
You wouldn't be around for that river.
Probably not.
There was only Poker Face Ash was in the Nick category.
Oh, it's just supposed to call it 1,500.
Sounds about right.
He didn't call. I was calling.
How about Haley yesterday, though? At aces 3 times, 3 or 4 times.
Kings, queens, she had it all. Cinnabon, huh? Set over set for Cinnabon, of course.
Oh, yeah, that was spicy. Eric goes all in for his remainder 11,000 with Big Slick.
Feel it.
Voice dropped putting those chips in. Might have shit his pants. Should get through. Don't think Ben wants to put in about almost half his stack with the ace jack off. He lays it down. Gamble, gamble on the man's sweatshirt. Usually find Eric in the south part of town, grinding, or watching the Buffalo Bills lose in the AFC Championship. It's not too soon anymore, right? They're used to it.
No, it's not too soon.
35 bigs.
Your big one.
How about Yoda answering the call?
Raise
I think I was on an airplane calling out Yoda in chat. She didn't cancel.
800.
Raise 800.
She didn't complain.
Yeah.
5 balls.
Ben and Ken. All spade flop. Ken flops the flush, and Ben flops top pair.
Check.
2. 4 does 1200. Raise it. 8 and make it 20. 2400.
Little min click here from Ben.
Where is Man Click? Remember me?
Yes, he's one of my favorite all time. Such a happy guy. Loved poker. No 9 or king, so Ken's flush is good.
6,000.
Pretty hefty wager. Puts this King 9 with the shitty kicker playing the board to the 8 in a really rough spot. Losing to any 9, the flush, now the straight gets there. Ben should be able to get away, but doesn't look like he will be doing so. Has the calling chips in hand. Maybe that's a sign. It just dropped into his stack. Keep them in the stack. Oh, they're gone. See ya.
Ken will win a nice pot. So you got the ladies event tomorrow, meetup game Monday, and seniors event on Tuesday, leading into an amazing LCS, which includes the main event, $1 million guarantee, $3,000 buy-in. That's what these players are playing for a seat at the table for. LCS. To find out more, go to the website, thelodgepokerclub.com or Poker Atlas.
Did you feed that frog this morning?
Yeah, I did. Little something in the throat.
Nice.
8 raises to
Oh, Yoda
9 fold.
announces raise, ace jack. Rather large size from Yoda.
Say we're due for some good cards down here.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
I see it a little quick. This? That's so cute.
Thanks.
Over under on how many rebuys, Rick? We already have one.
I don't know, you know.
I think we're going to
I'll
have,
set the line at
I've met over 9 times.
3.5.
I know.
I'll go under.
Pretty crazy.
I'll go under 3.5.
But yeah, in June I went to Vegas and there was like a little stand where you could make these, and I was like, why not? I was
That's
going for the
cute.
SOP.
Oh, so
Kind
you're
of
saying
worn. I
3
think it's time for a
rebuys.
new. But I'll keep it forever.
She gave me a good idea. I want to get like a framed picture of me and my favorite actor. That never happened.
Yeah, me too. That sounds pretty
Because
cool.
you can nowadays.
Clock
You have to make it look
counts down.
super
We're gonna
Oh.
AI,
blinds will go up
just for
next hand.
the giggles.
Oh, you're saying make it look super
it
fake?
preview
No,
what
no,
it
I
should
want it
be.
to look real.
Like
Flush
look real.
possibility,
want him to have
straight
6
possibilities for
fingers.
both
I was thinking,
players.
like you guys
So
like
who would you pick?
walking through a meadow and drinking
Yeah,
coffee.
right. Like, what are we doing? Like, we're on a rocket ship or
That's
something. We're like in
I
outer
love
space.
that,
It's
yeah.
me and Steve Buscemi in outer space.
There you go.
Who?
Steve Buscemi. You would
Sounds
know.
familiar. He's an actor.
Yeah, he's in.
Sopranos a long time ago, and then the last one was
Fargo.
Bruce Willis.
One of those
and-
big movies.
He's in all the Coen Brothers stuff.
Yeah.
He's Crazy Eyes and Mr. Deeds.
That's
He's
such a good movie.
he's a bunch of randoms. You would recognize his face.
Yeah.
He's known for his weird face. He's in Fargo.
Yeah.
Have you
I
seen
haven't
Fargo?
seen any of these though.
He
Have you seen
started
The Big
off.
Lebowski?
Really?
He started off as a New York City firefighter.
He's a firefighter. Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of movies. It's kind of crazy that I haven't seen something like
Wow.
I just
He's
watched.
also.
Well, never mind.
No, what are you gonna say?
No, I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I just watched for the
What was
first
the
time.
series that he was in?
Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, Boardwalk Empire.
He's in Boardwalk.
There you
He's
go.
also
Maybe
Randall in
no, it was
Monsters
like a,
Inc. He does a lot of voiceovers.
Disney movie. That
Finding Nemo.
no,
Toy Story
it's even
4.
more surprising than those guys.
Finding
Boardwalk Empire. That was a hell of a
Inside Out
series.
2.
It's a great
I
series.
heard that was good.
Y'all wouldn't
Kung
believe
Fu
me.
Panda 64.
Those
Home
are
Alone.
funny.
Top Gun.
The Kung Fu Panda movie.
That one
Disney
came
movie.
out, right?
Oh, no, I didn't.
All right, Brittany, come on.
Wizard of Oz.
That
First
there
time
was
you've
a
ever
wizard.
seen it.
Well,
Wow.
I've never watched it.
Wait, the original?
yeah.
Oh, that's a good
Well,
I've
I
never
mean,
seen
I
it.
saw it when I was a kid, but I guess I wasn't really paying attention. So
1939, right?
that was
Follow
kind of-
Yellow Brick Road.
Anyways, it
That's
was
a
really
great
cool to
movie.
watch it again because I didn't remember it yet.
600.
So
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We
a
went and saw
classic.
Wicked, so I watched it
Oh, yeah.
before.
Yeah, good. What do you say? Why'd you say Disney?
It's not Disney?
Don't think so.
Okay. What I meant was like a childhood. Yeah, it's not Disney. I knew that. That was
I don't think so.
no, it's not. I don't
There's
know.
no
what
Mickey Mouse in it.
It's true.
Wizard of Oz, not Disney.
2000?
Pocket tens, the tanks for Dennis. 3 bets to 1,800.
No, it was.
Willy Wonka. Or Charlie
remember
and the
seeing
Chocolate
that
Factory.
one.
I forget what the original one was even called because I all the is it Willy Wonka or is it Charlie?
It's
the
Willy
one,
Wonka and the Chocolate.
the original one's Willy Wonka. Have you seen that? The one with Gene Wilder. There's another classic.
Are the blinds up?
That's the original.
Oh, yeah, blinds
I
are
don't know. They make me think of it.
I guess they were up last time too, but I just now realized that turned around.
Or just everyone's gonna start shouting their movie recommendations at you.
Big shout out to our moderator today, VW Bug, holding it down all by herself because Jim Bonix is at the lodge playing the free roll. Yoda is right there.
Who isn't?
Not a big
At the
musical
lodge, right?
person,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I'm not really either, but it was pretty good.
I heard good things about the movie. My sister liked the musical.
After the stream last night, I just dropped by odds last night. It was
Many
packed.
hours of
Yeah, me too.
Not a seat in the house.
What was it? It was at the same weekend as Gladiator. Did you do the double feature? Glicked or whatever.
She's a small blind. Oh, I see. Yes.
call from 6.
Who's in it?
No player.
Who's in the movie?
Wicked.
Yeah.
Ariana Grande.
Oh, okay.
Check 6.
Did she do a lot of acting?
Dennis's hockey
didn't
stick
think so,
still
but
good here.
this is like
Pretty
her
good
first
flop for
thing
sevens.
that I know of.
That is 2,000 for 1.
SpaceAce top pair.
I can't beat a pair of deuces.
Decent kicker. Gonna make the call here. Bill is gonna let these two duke it out.
Check 6. Check 1.
Feeling this river can go check check unless SpaceAce wants to turn her 2 pair into a bluff.
You know it's going well when you can
Two
make
pair.
designs like this.
Pretty good.
You got a 6.
Good read, Dennis.
At any time, you can look up top of your screen and see chip stacks. SpaceAce, chip leader with 55K. Brendan right now is the short stack, 9,600.
Ice brown sugar oat milk shaken.
Still plenty of big blinds. I think blinds are 244 if I'm not
these days,
mistaken.
I really am
That
trying
would
to
be
stay away from Starbucks. Just because
About 25 big blinds for Brendan.
You know, it's crazy. My dad,
So bad.
if he's watching, he's very disappointed.
Is it a small coffee? It's crazy. $7.
It's a grande, like, which sounds big, but it's just a medium.
Raises to 1100.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Bill chooses not to defend, so we'll move to hand number 19.
Too much, I guess.
The players will have a break in about 55 minutes, but you won't,
You changed
because
the
I've got my
screen
flux
on your
capacitor
computer? Yeah. That's so cute.
ready and go. You know, I charged it last night, so
Sounds like a TV.
the viewers at home won't experience any breaks.
Not that bad.
You do have to take it out when you wash it.
A drawstring?
This one. Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
special one.
I had to change a drawstring on like a bag once. That was really annoying. But feeding it through, you got like a needle or something.
Well, I mean, these have the little,
Oh, make it easier. Yeah. Oh yeah, because they know that they're gonna replace them. Okay.
right.
5 ways to this flop, 4,400 in the skillet, 5, 6, 7 on the board. Pair for both Yoda and Ken. Open ender for Yoda to go along with her pair.
Thank you very much.
Ben turns his king and all of a sudden vaults way ahead equity-wise. SpaceAce will release. Yoda continues to fire. Ben hits trips on the river. Ben just calls and we'll see the good news. Wins an $11,900 pot with trips. And we're moving on to the 20th hand. We'll have 2 dealer rotation today.
Who's next?
I don't know. Is it Lisa?
That's Lisa.
I know. Lisa and I don't know who is. Stream schedule for next week. What are we doing? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday?
Let me take a look, Rick.
Pretty sure it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and
You
Sunday.
know, with LCS, things are just a bit out of control. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
No Wednesday show. But Sunday will be the 500K day 2.
Nine.
Likely play down to a winner. So a little late night Sunday night poker on the 23rd of February.
So there's still 18 minutes left. Registration for the true free roll. 485 entries so far. Going on right now. What a turnout. Yoda with the straight.
Gonna pay it off with the trip queens.
I call.
As will Brit Baller, so Yoda, the maximum.
Nice hand.
There you go, Yoda. 11,800 chips going her way, and a little smile.
What's that smile?
Little smirk. What we don't want to see today, Skull, we do not want to
The bolt,
see
the jet out.
the Yoda bolt.
One thing's for sure.
Me? No.
Terminator will never
Beat her out?
beat her out the door.
No.
What am I doing?
You came in strong. For
Yoda's speed
Yeah.
after a tournament has been clocked world record, faster than Usain Bolt.
It's true.
Do not get in her way if she busts a tournament. But she hasn't busted many lately. She's
Shouldn't have even called.
living the dream.
Right.
So,
Bullets for Dennis.
I swapped it. with
Yoda
mine.
raising the button, looking for a steal, and she's going to release on the 3-bet. How about this, Rick?
What's that?
Both of us, you know, you go out and you reg the free roll.
Yeah. See the stacks here. SpaceAce.
You must go all in on your first orbit.
Yeah.
If you double, you stick around.
Yeah.
If you bust, I go out and reg the free roll, and I must go all in on my first orbit.
Okay.
And then whatever will be, will be. You want to take the first go?
Man.
I can do the show solo. If you want to give it a shot.
Raise.
Queens for Bill. Get the chips in the middle, see what happens. Maybe you could run up a stack.
You couldn't go out there. Registration is closed. If I
No, it's open. Let's double check this.
No, it's about to close. Queens for Bill. Yoda with the open ender.
You got 12 minutes. So it would just be you. You can do it. You can take the shot.
And then come back in.
Come back in if it doesn't go well.
But I have to go all in.
You gotta push it. You gotta push it.
4,000.
That is 4,000 from 7. Now you go back to this hand, 8 balls. Okay, blind up 3, 6, 6.
I have 2 purples for me.
Rick has accepted the challenge, ladies and gentlemen. 10 minutes left in registration. The 50K true free roll going on right now. And Rick's going to give it a go. I didn't think he'd actually take that challenge because, you know, Rick's pretty nitty. He's also pretty cheap. But when you say true free roll, he doesn't have to put down a penny. Could you imagine if he runs up a stack? I should have said, damn, you know, if you run deep, you got to give me a cut. I mean, we didn't get that in writing. Here we are. Hand 23, Ken with the clubs, SpaceAce with the clubs, and the ace-9. All the chips. She's not going to take any BS. Rick, put the headset on real quick. He's back. Oh, yes. You know, if you run deep, I got to get it.
A little piece, like you always give me a little piece.
I got it. It's a true free roll. I got to get at least 20%.
All right, we'll figure something out.
At least, okay.
Check 4.
There he goes into the night. What a flop for SpaceAce. The 2 pair Ken live to an 8.
3,000 from 4.
Practically drawing dead. Practically. I mean, he's got a pulse. He's also got a sack, representing perhaps diamonds or the king queen, but with no blockers, no diamond. This is pretty kamikaze-esque for Ken, who finds himself on the river with 7 high. It's hard bluffing the chip leader. I mean, if she's wrong, she's got chips to spare. Ken, what you gonna do, brother?
Check 4.
Wisely. Shuts it down.
You are very good. Promise you.
Yeah, I folded queen high diamonds, queen 5 of diamonds.
You shouldn't be doing that.
I know.
Ken doesn't even show it, just rifles it into the muck. Level 4.
Maybe they can skip that hand on the stream.
At least you didn't shove.
Thought about it. I mean, there's no, you know.
Do want to see some more bust outs to get some more money in the prize pool. Brendan over here milking his remaining 5,200. Blinds are at 600 right now with the 600 big blind ante. Every orbit he's putting in 1,500 in chips.
6 balls. 7 raises. Oh no, 7 calls. 8 calls, 9 calls.
Let's say I didn't think I did.
You all live in Hutto, right?
It's nice. It's nice.
We went to Hutto Wine Bar last night.
Where?
Hutto Wine Bar. It's downtown.
I honestly don't go out.
We only live 5 minutes from there, from
Oh,
downtown
okay.
Hutto. Yeah.
You're close to us then.
Mm-hmm.
I live right by HEB on Gaddis. Near there.
Raise to
ATB on Gaddis.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Hutto.
3.
Yeah, it is.
It is. I live in Falcon Point, Riverville.
My
It's
dad,
considered Hutto 'cause
80
it's on the west side of.
You're talking about Gaddis and Redbud?
No, Gaddis and 130.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Gaddis
Right
and
across from
Redbud.
Gold's. Yeah.
Yep.
Heads up, but not with me.
Cute, quiet neighborhood.
Been quietly accumulating some chips. That 28.8 puts him in second place.
Can I have change?
You call if I barrel that.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, Carter.
Reluctantly, but yes.
And he'd be my pick
Right.
Yeah.
right now if you made me choose on who's going to get a seat
check
or
that.
two.
The jack is a
No, that's mine. That's mine.
Sorry.
The
Gotta
jack
go
would've
with
been a really
SpaceAce, of
good
course,
card to barrel.
Sorry, Lisa.
Ben would be my number 2 or my number
Yeah, we're
1.
good.
Very, very sneaky player. Sneaky good.
King, queen got there. Everything got there.
Yeah, that flop I figured was a little scary for you. Somewhat. When you tanked even for a minute with that call on the turn, I was like, should I say this jam turn?
Let me know in chat, folks, how many minutes
I tank all the time, though.
until Slick Rick returns?
Yeah, well, that was a different kind of tank.
Maybe not how many minutes. We're on what hand number? We're on hand number 25 right now.
Two calls. Three calls, 4 calls.
Could be a quick trip for our boy Ricky as Yoda with the 8s raises. Just a flat from Dennis. Flat there from Ben. So Yoda getting a lot of respect with her open.
You're probably still calling that anyway on the turn. Reluctantly.
That's 5. 8 bets, 4,000. One race is 12,000. 2 calls.
Trouble for Yoda, overpair. She bets, gets raised from Dennis, and gonna give Dennis credit. Good fold from Yoda, preserving her remaining 10-6 there. That could have been
Very
it.
unorthodox there. I did something very unorthodox. You know, you always hear that there's no good way to play jacks. Decided to freaking limp with them.
Jack's announced, and that boy ain't lying.
Yeah, but you didn't like it. You didn't like the limp.
No, no.
Why did I let Rick go play that turn? Yeah. Deserves it. Yoda under the gun, going to limp the 10-8 off.
3 hands in a row at a 1-2 table. Quads.
Well, different players though, right?
One guy had 4s, then 3s back to back, and then I got 7s the very next table.
Flop.
Not a big fan of the limp from Yoda.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy.
And Eric's going to
Crazy thing I've seen this was
rip his remaining
You know, you have
10.3.
purple on the bottom right.
Not safe.
Okay.
SpaceAce thinking about it, but she's got to be a little bit concerned by that limp from Yoda. Could be very polar on the stronger side.
Oh, it is.
All in.
And holy smokes, SpaceAce says, let's go. Play for it all. Max pressure. Thought she was going to find the fold, but instead there's 22.1 in the middle. And she's dominated and crushed. Going to need some diamonds or a 9.
Dealer watched him, so never seen that before.
Needs the 9. Or the 7 for the chop. 2 pair 8s and 7s. Eric, not amused, nor thrilled with just getting back the blinds and antes.
I mean, same layout.
5 would
same
have been
suit,
pretty gross.
Wow. Strange.
back to back. You haven't seen you much on the tournament side lately. You playing more
I
cash?
haven't been playing. Yeah, I've been playing.
Yeah. Start playing more cash flush pretty soon again.
Ace of 1500, 3, 5,
A lot of resistance from the ladies. Eric was just hoping to take it down with the raise there in late position. Flops himself a flush draw, nobody with an ace, so not the worst flop here for Eric. Could represent that ace, could bet very something like half pot or even smaller. Set up perhaps a turn jam.
2300.
Nice size indeed here for Eric. Pretty loose call here from Britt Baller, just with the queen high gut shot. She likes to see flops, turns, and rivers. She's very, very sticky. Don't see Eric slowing down though. Should be a rip and a fold from B Baller. Instead it goes check, check, free card for all. And we end up on the river with king high being good. Neither player thrilled with this situation. Does she turn it into a bluff? What are we doing calling the flop if we don't turn this check, check into a bluff on the river? She finds it.
I think, what were they up to? 440 or so last I saw.
Eric find a hero call for half of his stack with king high. When you're the one holding hearts, less likely that your opponent has hearts and they have at least something.
4-hour registration, right? Or is it 6 hours? They did 4? No, no, it's 6.
It is 6.
It is 6. Yeah. But it's the same structure as the Tuesday night?
Right.
Right, okay. So you still come in max late with
Eric with the spidey senses does have a reload in his pocket if he's wrong. But this is hard to find the call button.
No, it's like 20 bigs. It's about 100, I think 130K.
He does. He finds the call, king high.
Good call. Queen high.
Get paid, young fella. My apologies to the Buffalo Bills.
Shit.
Gamble, gamble on his sweatshirt and 16.7 to the man in the 3 seat.
Silly. That was a silly hand.
It's a very silly hand.
Had that killed.
I gave you too much credit, Brittany.
But I just called him. I didn't raise.
Had king 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I saw
thought
on
about.
that Poker Go tournament the other day that
Oh, you said
Texas
king high, and I was
Mike.
like, I'm toast. And then I realized you had queen high. And I was
She,
just like,
she almost mucked it.
Brittany, did you see Texas Mike call with 8 high?
she said king high. I was like,
I don't think I saw that.
Poker Go.
Well, I thought she,
Did not?
I thought she was gonna muck it,
No.
That's what I was waiting.
Against
Yeah,
Chewy.
right. just to be safe.
8 high. I don't
8
think
high.
so.
He ended up winning the tournament too.
3 fold.
And he was right or wrong?
He was wrong.
I thought you said,
But
I
he
thought
ended
you
up-
were told
but
that
he
story
ended up
because he was
winning the
right.
It was the first event of the Poker Go Cup.
Should have bet 5K. You
Raise.
golden.
I imagine
Damn.
8 fold.
that's the type of spot where
I thought about re-raising
Chewy
you
probably had a
guys.
very, very good hand,
Right,
and so he looked really dumb.
right,
It was like a double paired board, and he had a
Right.
full house or something.
right, exactly. He, the first thought was, everybody thought was just a mystery by
4,500.
the,
That is 45.
by the cards.
Yeah.
And then he turns and tells Chewy what he had.
Why would he tell him?
I know.
You don't want to tell him. Could I get some change, please, somewhere? Yeah, thank you. Maybe.
Still 9 players remain. We've had 1 rebuy from Denison, the 1 seat. You guys are watching the road to the LCS here from the lodge in Austin, Texas.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'll drop after this hand.
Levels going up. Next level 488. This is a quick turbo structure, 15-minute blind level, so there's no room to hide and no time to waste.
5 holes.
First one we've had of those in a while.
It's very kind of you.
Check 8, 9, 4. That's 6. That's 7.
5 ways to a turn card. Diamonds are now a thing, but nobody even has one of them. Or top pair Ken with the 2 pair 10s and 7s. SpaceAce sensing some weakness. It's gonna take a stab.
It's yeah, it's a bit tough to keep it close.
Once this gets around to Ken, he might just rip it. Folds to 10-7, not
Don't give me that look.
Okay, blind drop is
not like Ken.
Let's say all you had to do is call her.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if that
Or jam and then I fold.
was accurate. What do you think, Chad? Did Ken have the 10-7 there? Possible misread? Interesting. Gonna have to ask Ken post stream about that one.
okay, so 1700. 4 holes. 5 holes. 7, 8.
Just a call from Bill with the big slick. After the open under the gun 1 from Eric with the 8s and an 8 right in the window, followed by the ace of clubs.
Victory.
Eric trapping.
It is 3,000.
Do we hit him with the check raise? Right off the jump. Bill also with the ace of diamonds, so he's pretty comfortable there sitting in his chair. The call comes in from Eric. Turn card, please. Oh my. Top 2 and it's no good on hand number 30.
Call in.
All in.
Eric decides to lead turn. Snap jam from Bill for 16. And all of a sudden,
Great, you got that out.
we have what we thought we would have. A monster pot.
Nice hand.
I know, you gotta have that hand.
Bill's going to need an ace or a king on this river one time. But instead, he's left with crumbs.
What's the damage? Has he got me covered?
Almost, Bill. Not quite, but almost.
16.
I get aces.
Just as good.
That ace of diamonds, I thought I had a very nice one for a moment. Wishful thinking.
No, I'm getting away from any of that.
Nope.
Not quite sure if Rick did the roll call yet.
It's one of the most devastating things in poker. There's no way you're going to know somebody fucked this that.
Right.
Especially not.
But I'm getting a little tired of the roll call. I kind of I know where the majority of these viewers are watching from.
I was almost over till you said that.
I want to learn some new things about our viewers here on the Lodge live stream.
Oh,
All in from Yoda for the remaining 6.8. Late position, suited ace. She gets it through. What kind of stuff do I want to know about my viewers? Let's start on a elementary scale.
Yellows is fine.
See, like I see Mixin' Poker in chat. I see Toxic Gator Fan Matthew, Stone Cold Killer,
It happens.
Robert, Jan. I know where they live. I don't know what their favorite color is, so why don't you hit me in chat with your favorite color? And then maybe I'll graduate kindergarten and ask you some more mature questions as we just took a look at the leaderboard. You can always see the chip stacks up there at the top. SpaceAce still our chip leader, but Eric, who was left with crumbs and then found the king high call, now finds himself in second place as Yoda rips it again with the ace-5 suited. Offsuit. The diamond and the 5 of hearts. Eric wants a count. Not loving it here with the ace-3 off. I mean, we're beating, you know, the king queens, king jacks of the world. But more than likely, Yoda has a superior ace, or at least pocket force plus, right? And then we're pretty dead. Finds the fold.
Picking up a little steam.
what's that?
Picking up a little steam.
Oh,
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good friend.
Got change. Thanks, sir.
This time next week, we will be finding out who is the winner for best live stream. Hope everybody tunes in to the GPI Awards, spams the lodge and chat. Can't thank you guys enough for supporting the channel as B-Baller sends in Big Slick.
I want to gamble with you, Brittany, but I can't. Yours is probably suited. Same shit, right?
Not quite.
Need a handful of blind.
Do we know if it goes 1,500 big blind or 1,200 big blind after 1,000?
Yeah.
I'm wondering why they're closing the range with 20 bigs. Must be 1,500 big blind,
Oh, yeah, I remember.
right? Seems right, right?
Just noticed that.
Must be 1,500.
See the clock.
Find out in 6 minutes.
Yeah, you find out in 6.
Players have one rebuy available for another 31 more minutes.
Hope it's 1,200.
And then may the best man or lady take it down and win a seat.
Oh,
$3,600. Will it get through? Just 3 high for the big blind. And Brendan will take that. Almost a full double there off of his stack.
gotta get the surprise pool bigger.
That's going to happen in a minute.
Bill
Come on,
saying
Bill,
his
help us
last
out.
words.
Yeah.
30 minutes left.
I may
They
be.
have 2 real cards.
I may be. Yeah, no shit. Me too.
Those aren't them.
I haven't seen
And that's
them in
bad.
like
Think about it. I'm the blind coming up.
3 levels.
You're looking to limp the king 10.
All right, let's try it. 83.
Ken with the best of it. Hoping for folds all around, and that's probably what he'll get. 7 high, bye-bye. Yoda doesn't want to call off with king 10.
I thought Yoda was calling for
I thought you were
sure.
gonna get 2 callers here.
Yeah, shit. It would have been nice.
Couple blues.
Check the schedule, check the website for all the LCS information.
Yeah, like I said.
There's going to be tournaments left, right, and center for 2 weeks straight here. All
I gave you the opportunity.
sorts of buy-ins.
You see my card.
Small stakes, medium stakes, main event stakes, high roller tournaments. You know the cash games are going to be popping.
All in 9. 3 folds. All in 4. 5 folds.
How much is that one?
SpaceAce wants blood.
11.
If there was a Blade 4,
Isn't it?
SpaceAce could fill in as a vampire. She is just a killer.
All in.
All right, that's it, right? All right.
All right.
And Bill
Try to do the main pot.
gonna gamble.
Holy shit. Am I ahead?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
There you go.
Only got 2.
All right,
Yes,
that's
yeah,
pretty good.
Deuce, deuce, 4.
Pretty
Scoop it
reasonable.
now. That should be half the pot.
Deuce,
If you're
deuce,
ahead,
deuce,
you know,
4,
then
5,
you scoop
2,
half.
3, 3, 5, 3, 9.
Let's just take a queen.
You want to see a little pair on the board? That'd be good for me.
Yeah, see how you are.
Little pair on the board.
I actually like his a lot.
Become a big pair.
That's, yeah.
Uh-oh.
They're the lowest card.
Got bad news.
It's not great.
Not just for our short stacks, but
7, 8, 9. 2 spins.
for all you Slick Rick fans out there.
Don't be a 4-way chop.
You got a heck of a hand.
Yeah,
Getting word from the lodge reporters roaming the room that the dream is over as we have a 4-way all in here. The king for Bill,
Where's the
He has
ace?
king
so
jack.
far.
Oh, yeah, it's-
There's a lot of sci-fi.
who has his eyes on a quadruple up, but needs to fade
5 or an ace.
not a whole lot.
Not bad.
Check mark for Bill.
For this,
We're going to have some side pots as well.
Oh, jack, queen.
That's
Yeah,
going to
I
be
would
good for
think jack
SpaceAce
five.
with the jack.
She scoops.
She'll win everything out.
So we're going to have 2 eliminations on this hand, the 4 and the 9 seat, bringing our total up
No, you're the
to
main pot.
you're the main
okay.
pot. Yeah, yeah.
12 buy-ins.
You should have quadrupled.
Rick, welcome back, buddy.
Well, I
Tell us.
lasted 4 hands. I came in with 15,000 chips. I didn't add on anything. So that was 2.5 big blinds. I got a walk on the first
Jam?
jam,
Whatever cash was in my truck. I
and then I'm in the big blind. I put my 6-6 in, and I had queen 3, so I defended.
I've never heard that one.
Somebody raised it, min clicked it to 12,000, so I called the extra 6,000 and flopped the ace queen. I have a pair. It's hard to make a pair, right?
Yeah.
So I've got about 10, 12,000 left, so I put it all in.
About giving
I
away.
got an ace and you're dead.
And no.
That's where it
We
started
both
from.
turned it over. He has queen 10. I have queen 3. River was a queen, so we both hit trips, but his 10 played. And that's all she wrote, Skull. It's tough to play 2 big blinds.
Oh, is that why they do it?
I thought you'd add on.
No, the rule was I had to go all in, first orbit.
They don't take 50s. Now you're just holding up the cage.
That is true.
Otherwise, I would have added on.
Accept 50s,
never
but
do.
they won't give you 50.
It was fun. It was a good
if it was a
4
$40
hands,
bill?
3-4
Gotten
hands.
to 50.
Is that okay?
Hopefully, we got it on.
I feel like it's kind of because it's
Some type of
uneven,
recording.
Like 5 is not an even number. Like that's kind of unsettling, maybe.
Anyways, I'm back.
Welcome back.
5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20, and then
When I first
how'd we
started
get to 50?
when I first started going to Vegas, a $1,000 bill was worth $1,000, and that's what everybody stuck in their wallet was fold up $1,000 bill, make sure they had money.
What is Dennis talking about?
Now a $1,000 bill's worth about $6,000.
$1,000 bills?
Yeah, back in the day, that was the largest bill denomination.
The collector's
Yeah, it's
item?
collectors now. There's not very many of them.
When did those get
Not
taken
aware
out?
of
Probably
none myself.
in the
I've
70s.
never seen one for sure.
They used to have $1,000 and $500 bills.
That's how you know Dennis is old.
Because it's so much
Yes.
easier for them to transport money.
Yoda's all in here with her ladies.
We got to get
Yeah, that
tens
does make it about
and
10
pocket
times
eights
easy.
as well. Bill also has a 10, so can we see a 10 being spiked
$100,000 is
on back-to-back days
Right.
to save somebody?
a little amount of money.
Time will tell, as Ben has not made the call
100
just
bills.
yet. But there it goes. The rejam. Who was on the $1,000 bill, Rick?
That's a good question. But in 1969, the notes 500, 1,000, 5,000, and 10,000 would be discontinued.
There were $10,000 bills too?
Yeah, they used to have those at the Binions. They used to have a bunch of those displayed.
It's pretty cool.
Stupid, but it's right before the
Rip Baller's all in
good chance.
with 3 deuce.
You know?
I'm suited.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I saw Brett Baller walking around here
All right, I got some good.
looking for
tractor
rebuy
hands.
money. So one would imagine that this is where the first
what?
bullet dies, right?
What? Oh, that's okay. I'm going for spades. I'm gonna get a straight or a flush or a straight flush.
Big
Pocket
pot,
threes, I'm not
small
worried about
side
the
pot
threes.
between
Threes
Ben
weren't
and
gonna
Britt
help me
Baller.
too much.
I can't hit a set of eights twice.
There's no way.
Please, no eight.
Yoda in great shape to
Put
win
an eight out there, put a 10 or a queen.
a nice one.
Get the triple up.
Oh, God.
Some life
And a back
for
and
Baller
Oh jeez.
with the deuce and the spades.
Oh, but trips for Yoda. Has to fade a spade.
Oh, let's go.
There's a boat for Yoda.
Oh, shit.
Britt thinks she just won.
Never celebrate.
That's
What are you
that's
doing?
always a bit painful.
She's up for sure.
Yeah, she has the side.
You got a side? You got, you got your.
out.
You got side pot.
Britt's going to win the side
You have
pot,
time to hit
but
the-
she's going to be on fumes. And Yoda
Or whatever. Or in the bunker. You can get
breathes a sigh of relief.
She thought you won that one, Rick.
I got so
You
excited.
convinced her she lost.
I had 10
You ever do
7
that
on
at the
hearts,
table?
so I didn't-
Oh, yeah.
Nice one, Yoda. Nice.
Have you? You don't get too excited at the table.
Yeah.
Inside, you are
Do something good, but not
fuming.
that.
You were steaming yesterday a couple times, especially on that Cinnabon set over set.
Hey.
Cinnabon one stung a little bit.
It was pretty good. It was above average.
But you do a good job of not relaying your emotions,
Above average.
especially when you suck out on somebody, like the
Still got
tens versus the
person.
aces. You just
100%.
You just gotta keep it moving. You just gotta sit there.
sit there, not say anything.
Frankie gave a high five right across Haley's face. Did you see that? I'm like, do I leave my teammate hanging or do I give him the fist bump right in front of Haley's face?
Joel Nixon in traffic with the super chat. See you Monday. Joel, thank you for the super chat.
Are we gonna get hammered on Monday?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I may Uber on
I don't
Monday.
know.
That's how
I
bad
might
it
as well
might
start
be.
walking.
Crown splash of water is gonna be flowing. Wow. I got a date tomorrow night.
Man,
I might be in a good mood on Monday. It's time, you know what I mean, Rick?
4,500.
That is 2,500.
hey, do what you gotta do.
King and clubs for 9 seed who's been hanging around. Yoda, no assistance.
5,800.
And that's going to do it for B Baller, who will be heading to the rebuy line And that will bring us up to 13.
Yes.
Blinds 500, 1,000, 1,000.
Rebuy
Is that
number.
for 2 seats?
Rebuys end at the break, right?
Yes.
So 3 rebuys.
We are 9 minutes away from our break. You will not be taking a break.
Earlier he said they didn't.
There's
I don't know if he was.
I rebought. Dennis rebought. You.
Oh, there's
you
4
rebought?
rebuys.
Did Ken rebuy?
Did you? I rebought.
You rebought.
Did you rebuy?
I did.
Yep.
I
So
rebought.
there'd be 4.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So 500 left over for third.
So at least 2 seats with it, if there is rake still. But they're not gonna rake one.
So looks like there's been 4 rebuys. So we're probably going to have enough for 2 seats to the main event. We'll tell you all that once the break is over and we tabulate some numbers. So it looks like top 2 will get a seat at least, and third place will get a little cash.
Hopefully that was the COVID. Sorry. For my life. Yeah, I got me here.
3,000.
Second.
It is 3,007.
I was down to 6.
Yeah, I remember. I remember. Because you're the only one that had it at the time when I was short. You won that fight, and I was like, all right, I'm short again.
Nut flush possibilities for Bill. No spade.
King.
And Yoda's kings are going to beat the 9s from Bill.
After seeing the flop,
Yoda's starting to heat up.
I knew this, I only had a deuce for a kicker, so I knew that one of them had a king.
Good job.
8K.
She showed just a
There's Slick Rick right there.
8.
Table 35.
Big block.
Thank you.
I play about 4 hands, so you just saw one of them.
Yeah, we're almost jumping.
Almost.
Oh God, don't look, Rick. You gotta watch yourself die.
Slick Rick. Gonna die a quick death. They better get back on me after this hand.
You missed quite the hero call when you left from our boy Eric in the 3 seat. Made a call on the river
Nice.
with King High
Wow.
against Queen High. Pretty
like-
much for all of his chips.
I'll let Andrew Moreno style.
Yeah, they were. Yes. I'd have got one on the river. I paired a 9. You had a king. But I had a river or spade up good.
Yeah, you-
As fast as you called me, I knew exactly what you
Brendan, you rebought, right?
Yeah.
So it's me, you, and Dennis?
There's 4.
4.
Right.
Who else?
And
Right.
Got it right.
Dan did.
Oh, we did? Okay.
If I get it all in there, then
Minutes away from the player's first break, you will not be taking one. And at the end of this level,
Plus,
no more rebuys.
Oh, wow.
It is a complete freeze out from this point on after next 6 minutes and 12 seconds. There you see the stacks. SpaceAce chip leader, about 70 big blinds, and we've got 2 players under 10 bigs, Ben and Bill, and they've got to, if they haven't rebought yet, I think they both have. They would contemplate whether they want to go for it here before the break. just heard Bill whisper to Yoda he may surrender his chips at the break and rebuy. That's an option too. Can
That would not be pretty wise off of 8,100, and we're still minutes away from the break. So if that's Bill's mindset, then he should be looking
Shoving.
for a spot to
Yeah.
shove, then surrender. Never give up, never surrender, Rick.
It's so funny because I already had thought if the 2 comes, he's gonna vote up. But I still, in that moment, I forgot, and I was like,
I mean,
on the turn, I
you
was
did
like,
have
oh
outs.
yeah,
That just wasn't the right one.
this is spade.
Check 3.
Or I guess a 3.
Check 6.
King high.
Ace high is going to work for SpaceAce.
She,
I did?
she
And we'll go to hand number 42.
Oh, yeah. He's looking at it like,
You're
oh,
scared now?
be happy.
You're watching a special sit and go where the looks like right now top 2 finishers are going to win a seat.
I felt bad for
In
it.
third place will get a little cash. You're looking at the studio.
Why are you
Under the
doing that? Why are
lights.
you doing
Brittany
that
back
to her?
there
We play on the turn.
doing a little
She doesn't deserve that.
crossword puzzle. Well, it was fun to be in the free roll for about 6 minutes. It was fun.
5 hole.
Thought you're gonna pad your stack a little bit. Give yourself a serious shot.
I wanted it to be a big story.
6 races to 25.
All in from Bill for his remaining 8,100 with some Broadway cards.
Yeah, Dennis with Big Slick gonna rejam.
3 fold.
With the wallet.
Bill's gonna need the Miracle Queen.
That's a good one.
So Bill with King Queen dominated here by Dennis's Ace Queen.
Completely crushed.
21,000 up for grabs here.
You with that king? King 10.
Bill may have to rebuy right here before the break.
Live.
That's good.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, but you said he's completely crushed.
No, I was completely crushed.
More outs.
9.
Looking for a 10, Queen. There's the 10.
Queen?
No, 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 no.
Dennis can't believe it.
Bill's going to get the full double.
Bill not even sure. Did I win? Yes, you did, sir. 22-2.
30K.
Dennis not thrilled, but he'll pay it off like the gentleman that he is.
That was worth about $500 to Bill because he was definitely going to rebuy. So he saves himself that $500 expense.
I was going to tell you.
What'd you have?
I had King 10.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, King 10, okay.
I had Jack Deuce.
Yeah, if that folds around to SpaceAce, she'll flick in the
Good fold.
remaining 5K, and she would have gone runner boat.
Yeah, you said you were crushed.
No,
And that
King,
flop came
King
out.
10.
Yeah.
SpaceAce with the tanks. And a pretty cool hat.
Yeah, these bucket hats are growing on me.
You should get one with skulls all over it. I'm sure they have them out there.
Let's say $500.
3 folds.
That could be your new style.
Not a bad
It's
thing.
a nice feeling.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, this is the last hand.
Calls on 5.
Seems like it.
Britt is going to defend here in the big blind with ace 4 suited. Nobody with a club on a 3-club board, but Brittany does hit bottom pair with ace kicker.
Are we coloring anything up?
Oh, yeah, we have to.
What are we calling the one?
Black. Yeah, probably.
It's going to be a race.
That is 3,000.
Are you getting another one out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we get another one out.
Should have tanked a little longer.
That's quick.
3 folds. 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 3 folds.
Looks like we will have one more hand before the players will go on break. We'll get one more hand in here.
Anyway.
Players will be going on a 9-10 minute break. You will not be.
It'll be
Through the magic of our flux capacitor,
Cards are being picked.
you will not experience any break in the action.
Good work, Cougars.
8 calls, 9 calls.
All starts with a look.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just get it in there.
All in from Dennis with a pocket pair.
I hadn't already rebought, I'd be in there.
For 21-5, will anybody make this call as players are exiting the room? Doesn't look like it.
That worked.
So Dennis
That's about the
will
sixth
take
pair
down
I've ever
that pot. The rebuy period is over. Players are on break. We will see you in about 2 seconds. Ready? Count with me. 1,
2,
2,
3.
3. There you go.
2, 3. Quick, fast, easy. Back into the action. Registration now closed. Free roll registration closed. First place, 16K for that
Oh
one.
my God.
Plus an additional 3K
Plus a seat.
you get.
Not too bad. Lodge.
Giving away free shit.
There must have been a ton of rebuys and add-ons.
Might need to ask SpaceAce for the bucket.
What they did last week was
SpaceAce coming out firing from break. Blinds are 1,000, 1,500, 1,500.
give
Not really.
third place person out of their pocket $150.
And Ken is all in. This is for Ken's tournament life.
And get their buy-in back.
We could have our first elimination of the day
There is
on hand number 45.
Reasonably live? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh,
All diamonds.
Never mind.
running straight flush? No.
It's over.
Good game.
Flush over flush.
Flush over flush, and SpaceAce eliminates Ken.
Yeah, for sure.
And we will have our first elimination. We're down to 8 players.
Scoot over. Maybe I'll get better cards now. Sweet. And wait, where am I supposed to?
So that's gonna
And it looks like
I thought he told him not to.
2
use that.
players,
Well, when there was.
first and second, will
okay.
receive a seat. And third place, what is that, 700?
That's a good question, Ray. I think it's a little less than 700. We'll get a peek here shortly.
We do know that first and second place will get their seat.
Just like last week.
raise.
raise to 5,000. 1, 2, 4. 5,000. 3 folds, 4 folds. 5 folds. 6 folds.
Gracias. Cool. Thank you.
Yoda's still in it. She's over there in seat 8 with the headband on. Yoda's sporting the headbands lately. New style for Yoda. SpaceAce now with 84,000 chips.
Raise to 3,000.
Eight.
Raise to 8,000.
Brendan is going to fire Hadn't had much work to work with today. But SpaceAce will throw her cards away, and we'll move to hand number 48. You see up top, Ben, the short stack with just 8,500. He's got about 6 big blinds. 5 big blinds, really. Blinds will go up every 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's important in this format to get off to a hot start. Or at least sets you up nicely for the remainder of the sit and go. You can apply pressure to your opponents. But if you're one of these shorties, there's really not a lot of time to be wasting. You got to pick your spot and get the chips in quickly and hope for the best.
You need to do a sit and go course on Upswing. What were you, 2 wins in 1 second in the last year's road to the LCS?
That was a good run last year. I was fortunate to run good in lots of tournaments last year. Haven't really been feeling it this year. Haven't entered many events, but
Yesterday you were about to make a bracelet bet with someone.
well, Cinnabon,
What was that all about?
Cinnabon disrespected me. Laughing, the guy has played cash in 3 tournaments in his life, and then was talking shit. Got to put him in his place. I mean, if you want to put this money where his mouth is, I might take him up on it. It was a ring or a bracelet bet. But I don't really want to be on the circuit traveling to casino to get myself a ring. Doesn't really interest me much, especially when the tournaments are so juicy, Rick.
Thanks for betting my hand for me.
Here at the Lodge Mahal.
Have the nerve.
Dennis with his ace will take the down. Copacabana with the $1.99 super chat.
Where y'all getting all these cards from?
That's
I actually had 8,
Three
9.
hands
I
in
would have
a
had
row.
3.
8 players remain.
the first time.
About an hour
and the last 2 times
and
I went to.
55 minutes from
You call ace-5 off
our next break.
No, but king queen again, and he said he had aces and like
King
5
queen,
times.
That's not a great hand. I mean, it's okay, but
No, that's not. It's better than mine.
right.
It was a good hand to defend my big
It was the
blind.
winning hand.
Right, yeah, good enough.
Oh, I'm big.
You're small.
Small.
I'll call back. Raise to 3,000. 6 fold, 7 fold, 8 fold. 1 fold.
Could this be it for Ben? Just elects to defend wisely as Yoda has him crushed. A lot of playable holdings here. 4 ways. 6-4-3. Dennis doesn't mind that flop.
Open ender and a pair for Dennis. Nobody else with anything. Let's see if Yoda, Yoda decides to just check it down.
Don't think Dennis can wait any longer to start building this pot after the flop checks through. It's not going to like many river cards, clubs, or diamonds.
All in from Dennis.
Didn't think he'd elect for the jam, but there it is.
Ben looking at his chips. He's got 2.5 big blinds
Yeah, this is gross for Ben.
and an ace in his hand and wondering,
He's going to be in the small blind next hand, too.
will it get any better? He does. He puts it in there. Looking for an ace from space.
10 would work.
Ace or a 10.
What's it out still? Ace 10 or 6?
6 no.
6 won't work.
Why?
It's 4s.
5's play.
So Dennis eliminates Ben, one of the tough players at the table, and we are down to 7 players.
Send you my book.
hungry. I'll have a peanut.
Well, I have good news for you.
What?
They got a restaurant here. It's called Odds Bars and Bistro. Next door, one of the best places, reviewed on Eater Austin. Slick Rick eats there at lunch on
Thursdays.
Tuesdays at 12 p.m.
Thursdays. Thursdays.
At 11:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There you go.
Sorry. You
Lunch
would-
with Slick,
you would know.
Thursdays at
It's the
11:30.
spaghetti
Thank you,
bolognese
thank you,
number
thank you.
one.
Yes. See,
Don't stop.
people pay attention, Skull.
Stop with the power rankings.
People pay attention.
That was $25. Like.
They're dying to know Slick's picks.
Need to be paid for your effort, right?
Yeah, well,
Not gonna lie.
that was our
I
deal.
had the
Have I eaten?
bolognese.
Well, I mean, I've got
Good,
things
huh?
in the
Today.
room. I guess I have.
Delish,
I've
huh?
eaten in the restaurant.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Me
I have
too.
opinions that aren't.
I think Doug was out there at the free roll and they put a bounty on him. I wonder if he's still in.
He's probably
I like it. I've had the burger, the pasta, the Korean thing,
It's fine.
The bowl,
the bowl.
yeah.
What
It
else?
is nice to have for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That was the main issue at the lodge. Was,
Slot machine.
Slot machine.
3.
$4,000.
How much?
SpaceAce with just 10 high.
a bunch of chips.
Yeah. She's a very good player.
And a polite bully.
And a rocket scientist, an actual rocket scientist. When she says, when you say to her, it's not rocket science, she actually knows rocket science. There's the Chairmanator. Get that chair out of here.
wow. They went above it. That's funny.
1.5x.
Raise to 35. 6 goals. 7 goals.
So if they had 500 entries and 75K, means on average.
35.
Wait,
What did they say the price was?
I thought I heard $75,000.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
75,000, Rick.
It's pretty incredible.
People aren't satisfied with 50. We got to juice it up 25K more. Who you got tonight, Rick?
U.S. or Canada?
Yeah. You want to watch it, odds?
Where are they playing that game?
Put in
Canada,
average
Montreal.
of 150, I think. Something like that.
It's about a pick 'em. Odds are a pick 'em.
I don't know why they just don't make that a regular thing.
Why? I mean, it's just like the Tuesday one, but
Yeah.
double the size, right?
Right.
I just don't think that they could get this many people that frequently, probably.
I don't know. Show up and play free poker and,
On a weekend.
yeah, on the weekend.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, they could always make it 40,000 or whatever.
I guess the reason would be that they didn't collect any fees, right?
Oh, they did collect fees, I promise you.
No, I don't think they did.
No,
I
they
don't think
did
it. I don't think. It, I think it's.
fee.
I think it's
No.
not. You don't have to pay the $30. It's like the Tuesday one, but bigger, and you don't have to pay the $30.
Yeah. And then
So that's the
rest are
reason why.
20.
I'll bet you there's a rake in there.
I don't think there is.
No, there's not.
There's not.
No. I think it's a promotional thing. Yeah. So like, they're not. They didn't have to give any money to the prize pool because it went over, but they would have. But they're losing money because they have to pay
Oh, sure.
staff.
Sure, no, they definitely lost money if they don't. I figured they would take it out of the overage over the 50K.
Over the 50K?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think that normally for the free rolls,
And this is
they
how
collect- you have
rumors
to pay
start,
$30
right?
to
Yeah.
enter.
People
That's
talking
where the
about
lodge's cut
like
is,
they
and
know what they're
that didn't
talking
hit the
about.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
No,
That's
So
very,
I
no
think
shade on
that's your
Dennis
answer, why
that's
they don't
very
do it.
generous.
or
all
Brendan.
That would not be
Can't be
Said
irregular.
lunch and slicks on
No,
Tuesdays.
maybe
That was
twice a year.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Taking fees,
just can't
wrong.
put
Just
on
a
barley
kernel of
throughout the
truth
week.
in these.
That's essentially what it
Brit
is.
Baller, the short stack, 13,500 in her stack. Yoda looking pretty decent, about 30K. SpaceAce, the chip leader.
If you'd ask SpaceAce what her favorite planet is besides Earth,
Well, that's a good question.
what do you think her answer would be? Goes for the chat too. It's an open question. I'm sure I'm going to see a bunch of Uranuses. Let it out now. All you Uranus junkies. Now's your time to shine.
Oh, my goodness.
Stick a finger right up your Pluto, too. Hey, yo. 4 ways. SpaceAce calls the 5K. Bill's going to put in 5K with 8 high and only 11.5 behind. That's a bit dangerous. Dennis flops the best.
Yoda with a gut shot. 2-pair ace kicker for Dennis. And Bill looking for a 7 from heaven. Yoda with some overs and a gut shot. Decides she does not want to gamble there. Blinds going up.
No.
That
Yeah.
I just had a draw, so he was a. He just had. You see his head up. They had ace king, ace queen.
Oh, vacuum in the background. Did you see that? Little drive-by vacuum through the glass doors.
Drive by.
Close again.
The cleaning crew here at the lodge, they do good work.
Didn't we used to have
Oh, yes.
a little vacuum joke going on in
Yes.
the old original setup?
Yes. Every time, every stream. Could always hear a vacuum. We took that vacuum out and put it out of its misery.
I better not. That's silly.
Yoda takes that one down. Blinds are now 1,000, 2,000, 2,000.
You hear a pin drop in there.
Bill under 4 big blinds. He is the short stack. He's going to have to make a move here. He's in the small blind.
Very quick structure.
Yep, it's not, which isn't a bad thing.
Right.
Who died, Ray?
It is a little quiet.
I think it's for what it is. I think it's actually perfect.
Yesterday wasn't quiet.
4.5 hours.
Well, I love
I guess
those
that they want that
meetings,
too, right?
Yes.
the conferences. Frankie was speaking intelligence. One time, Cinnabon went out there, offered absolutely no input.
Kinda
Didn't
pissed
know
me
his
off, yeah.
cards.
Oh, wow. I don't give it goals, money. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you, Cinnabon. Piece of shit.
He offered nothing.
Nothing.
Everybody
Didn't
had
even
something
care.
good to say. He goes, I don't know what I even had.
Frankie was on point, though.
He was very, if you
Pretty
listen to his analysis.
He was right pretty much every time. on
Every
where
single
we're at.
time. I remember once you said, well, Kitty's trying to go after me. She wants to get me. He goes,
nah.
I don't think so. She doesn't give a damn about that skull.
Yeah.
She's too good for that.
I don't know. She was talking a little shit, though. Then she flopped the straight on me.
Yes.
That's pretty gross.
Broadway cards for Dennis. Down to 7 players. Top 2 will get a seat. We'll end it when there's 2 left. We will not play out to a winner. No need, because first and second place. Yoda all in here with ace jack.
It's not good if Yoda's going all in.
Brit Baller's all in with ace 5. And this is for Brit Baller's tournament life. Chat cheering for Yoda. We all love Brittany too.
12-5.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
There's one heart.
I folded king, queen.
You're a little nervous on this run out. Just needs to dodge the 5.
Ace, king, queen.
Oh my goodness, and we're gonna chop at the deuce for the chop.
Wow.
That was
What
pretty
is?
gross. Chop outs indeed.
Brit survives. And there's the smile.
Yeah, she's happy to still be here.
Thanks, Yoda.
Oh, look, that's a little
Girl
needle.
power.
We got the one we needed out.
Yep. Oh, that's exciting. I thought I was walking out the door. Let me get my stuff out of my pocket.
3 folds.
We got a match already lined up for next month, Rick. New York versus Texas.
Oh, nice. Nice. Tell them to bring bagels.
Yeah, Kravitz and the boys coming down to. I don't know if I can have Cinnabon on the team anymore after that performance yesterday. Don't know. Team captain's going to have to think about his roster. And if chat wants Cinnabon, then I can reconsider, but. Hey, Cinnabon, what'd you fold?
I don't know.
Did you have a 10 or an ace, or what do you think? You think I should call or fold? What do you think?
Didn't he say I could care less? What did he say?
Yeah, that's not my money. But it's team format, Cinnabon, and if we lose, then your 500 of your own money is gone. So, what do you think? And that's all I heard. As Britt rips it in again.
Funniest line the whole day yesterday was when Kitty said, well, I've got to go home to see my baby. And then it turns out she wanted to make it back in for the 10-20 at Bellagio.
But I got overs.
That was ridiculous. It's kind of pissed off hearing that.
Britt has a couple overs. Brendan with the Gretzky hand. This is for Brittany's tournament life again.
Oh.
There's a set for Brendan.
Wow.
A jack is what Britt needs. No jack. There's the boat for Brendan,
Good game,
and
guys.
Brittany is going to be eliminated
Good game, Brendan.
on hand 57.
We're down to 6.
Here we go again.
Bill, the short stack with 6,500, and he's going to be in the big blind next hand. So trouble ahead for Bill.
Makes for easy decisions.
Huh?
Makes for easy decisions.
It does make for easy, very easy decision. One move.
You would think Bill's next on the hit list unless he gets a double here. Blinds are coming around to him, 1,000, 2,000. And he's all in for his 6,500 with king high. Yoda
Raise.
going to raise here to give Bill some protection.
Like this raise from Yoda.
So this is going to be for Bill's tournament life. Yoda's going to turn over the best hand. 65-35. Bill needs a king or a deuce. There's the deuce. Yoda now with an open ender. And the deuces.
I folded king deuce.
Deuces never loses.
About as ugly as it gets.
Bill gets the much needed double up, and now he's still under 10 big blinds.
Thank you.
You did.
I would have got there. Queen 8 suited.
There's the Chairmanator. Get rid of that chair. Down to 6. An hour and 20 minutes from our next break. You will not be taking a break. Players will in an hour and 20, if we make it that far. Eric with 26 big blinds and a pocket pair. Going to raise here.
What do you have, 2 orange chips?
Yep. You are correct, sir. Check.
Check 6.
Do it on a draw.
11, 5, 3.
Take a piece of that one.
You were blocking me.
In that case, I was double blocking you.
6 players remaining. 2 of these players are going to be very happy. They will each get a seat. Third place is going to get $200. Wasn't 700, it was 200. There's the stacks. Bill sitting at 5 big blinds. Everyone else above 12.
Call 5. 6 fold. Check 7.
The battle of the ladies here. SpaceAce with top pair.
Yeah, it's starting to get pretty dangerous for Yoda.
Yoda with 10 big blinds. In the big blind here. Actually, she's now in the small blind.
She's going to have her moment of truth here shortly. What do you think, Greg? Does Yoda find that double?
I think Yoda's going to find a double. She's been hot lately.
Do I need to be the devil on the shoulder that says she doesn't? I don't want to be that guy.
No. Rooting against Yoda is like rooting against apple pie.
Yeah, I'm not. I said I'm never said I'm rooting against her, but I can't really agree with you. I got to take the opposite side.
It's a bad one.
There you go, Yoda.
Doesn't count, but we'll take it. If Yoda was a Ninja Turtle, what would her street name
Will we
be?
make it to
I don't
break?
know much about the ninja. I know
Yoda
there was,
Angelo?
It goes fast.
I know there was.
Will we make it to break?
You don't know the Ninja Turtles?
I don't know. That was
Raphael, Donatello,
6K big blind, 8K big
Maybe.
blind?
Michelangelo, and who was the fourth?
I give it coin flip.
I don't know.
Something like
Probably a coin flip for sure.
I knew the Teletubbies because my son was into the
Depending on one
Teletubbies.
level after this.
Surprised your
And-
son found a girlfriend.
And Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh, I did. Thomas.
There aren't
Everybody
many
got to
big blinds
respect
in
Thomas.
Play.
That damn train always had a smile on its face.
Scarloe, Sir Topham Hat, all those guys.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Now you lost me.
Dennis and SpaceAce back at it here.
Assuming we're ignoring the.
Dennis in the big blind defends.
I am. Was 800 or something. Maybe I'd think about it.
SpaceAce will win this with her ace. Look at that face, no emotion. She's just a stone cold killer. Kylie's very nice. Love Kylie.
Yeah, but if you cross her, she will stab you
Well,
and
I mean,
watch you bleed out.
The great tournament players are like that.
I wasn't talking about poker.
I mean, I am. I mean,
Four.
4,000, raise the 4,000 from 8. Fold.
Eric seems locked in. If we just pause the tournament right now and stopped it, he would have a seat, Rick. But we're not going to do that. We're going to play it out till the final two.
blinds are going to be going up after this hand every 15 minutes.
Not what Bill and Yoda want to hear. Power of position here, Brendan. Takes a stab with the ace deuce. Bottom pair good, flicks in the call. Going to be hard to navigate out of position though. Can Eric hang on? He's going to like to see that 4. Brendan with the ace of diamonds, so could set up another bet here if he chooses and try and represent maybe diamonds or spades on the river. Elects to shut down. Eric thinking about a small blocker bet or checking it through. Brendan doesn't tell the story on the turn. He decides to shut down here on the river, and the 6 will take it. It's always tough to hang on, but a pretty good run out for the pair of 6s. Of course, Ray. My apologies to VW Bug. I did invite them into the chat, you know what I mean? Talking about the planets and...
Yes. I'd like Saturn with the ring.
Saturn, very underrated planet. You know, I
Underrated.
feel like Jupiter gets a lot of the love and people just kind of brush over Saturn. What's going on?
Mercury is the nut low planet. All in.
Yeah, it's just too hot. Mercury probably got a lot of cool pool parties on Mercury. A lot of bikinis.
But Saturn just is badass with that ring.
Good luck.
What do people do on those rings?
All right.
Yoda's all in, Rick. She's going to need an 8.
This is for Yoda's tournament life.
Channel your inner 8s, please, chat. Now's the time to flood the chat with 8s. Let it happen, VW Bug, because the 8's coming. We're a bit biased on this channel. Brendan's a cool dude, but we're going to need an 8 on this turn and river for 56.5. One-time
Some
river.
opportunities out there.
It's
No.
over. She's gone. She's gone.
There she goes.
What's up? She's out. Oh, wow.
The great Yoda of Chatsville eliminated in
More ones.
Yep.
6th place. We love you, Yoda.
See, what is my next move? King 2's been the nicest cards I've seen in a while.
And we're down to 5.
All in on the last time.
Bill surviving right now.
You're correct. Sir.
Eric with the Cowboys. He's a WPT Global fan. Shout out to our stream sponsor, Club WPT Gold.
Yeah, he's also a fan of Pocket Kings. On the button, might look like he's trying to steal.
All in from Bill. Bill
Damn.
Got me crushed.
For his tournament life, looking
That's not
for some help.
Couple of jacks or jack 8.
Needs some running help.
How about a 7?
7, yeah. Oh, now you really need a 7.
There you go. Needs a 7 from heaven. No.
Nope. Nice answer.
And Eric will eliminate Bill with the Cowboys. And we're down to 4 players. We are moving right along here, Skull Mike.
Why does it need to be a 7 from heaven? I know
Because
the
it
show.
rhymes. Because it rhymes.
What about
7 from heaven?
how about a 7 from Saturn?
Ace from space.
7 from hell.
Maybe
4
we'll
from
go
the
crazy there.
door.
Make it look like I'm stealing his big.
I figured you were pretty top range there when I let him get in there.
So now we got
I had
players
about
with
6,
some
but I wasn't
chips.
gonna tell him that when he
No
was-
more shorties really at this table. Dennis
Like this right really needs to have
with
a big one.
16 bigs.
All right, let's draft.
Yeah. SpaceAce.
I get
We'll
2
get a
picks.
seat.
You get first pick. I get 2 picks. You get the 4th pick.
Okay. I get
If
SpaceAce.
you sweep, you win.
All
You
right.
have to sweep to get the 2 seats. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna take Eric and Brendan.
Race to 75.
Took SpaceAce. That's gonna be my first pick.
So I got Dennis and SpaceAce.
Now, what do you win if both your players get the seat?
Well, since we're going to Vegas,
Oh yeah, I like it. Yes.
I am the big blind.
2 drinks at a bar
Don't come
to
around
be
really fast.
named later.
I think it's open bar at that Poker Go. You're not gonna have more. You have 1 or 2 drinks max anyway, so that's a bad bet for you because there's no way you're gonna have 4 drinks, dude. Gonna have to wheelchair you all the way through the desert and back to Texas. All right, mate.
Oh my God. So you got Eric and Brendan have to win the seats for you to win. I've got SpaceAce and Dennis who have to
How about
win the
just
seats.
dinner?
All right, dinner.
Dinner
All right.
at whatever place you want.
Well, within reason.
You're not gonna get a seat in really nice places last minute.
I'm on it.
All in from Dennis. You could be on a free roll right here.
Dennis
no.
the Menace.
Got a pair.
Dennis the Menace did have a pocket pair.
Hard to get.
A lot of fear bone in your body. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
Lodge is hopping today with the $50,000 free roll. Got some other stuff to tell you about too. LCS starting up this week. Ladies event tomorrow. Seniors event Tuesday. Meetup game on Monday. It's only fun at the Lodge. SpaceAce with the ladies.
Race to 75.
He's down the 4s. Good fold on the button. Back around to the big blind with the suited king. Feels obligated to defend here.
SpaceAce with the ladies. Eric now with a gut shot, backdoor club opportunities.
Yeah, it's a board that favors big blind's range. So much more. But under the gun, you got to respect that. She should have more of the overpairs. 9s, 10s plus. Indeed have queens. Small C bet. Eric has enough to peel and see the turn, see if he can pick up a club. Or 5. King.
Call. Race. Oh, wrong one.
What? Oh, he just called. I thought he said all in. Ooh, scared me a little bit.
Check raise.
Jack on the river and SpaceAce looking good here. Maybe worried a little bit about the four-liner, a little bit about the flush possibilities. Eric willing to just check it. SpaceAce may just want to check back. Pretty coordinated board out there. 4 to a straight. Flush. But she's going to go. Bet 5,500. What if Eric just came over the top here?
Be sick.
Be sick for SpaceAce. He does not. Blinds now 1,500, 3,000, 3,000. SpaceAce with just about 29 big blinds. Down to 4 players. We will stop the tournament when there are just 2 players because they will both earn the same reward. They will each get a seat to the main event, which is coming up.
February 26th through March 3rd.
Yeah, and the final table, we'll stream it here, right here on this channel on March the 3rd.
Under the lights.
There you go, Skull Mike. There you go.
I'm practicing.
Man, there are a lot of dealers out there today. I think we got every dealer in the Southwest right here at the lodge.
Yeah.
So get here, play either a cash or tournament. No waiting today. There was nobody waiting.
That's pretty ridiculous.
That is amazing.
I mean, I'm waiting right now. I mean, I'm going to be playing. SpaceAce needs to wrap this up, right? What do you think about the shirt that we got going on? Pretty strong shirt.
I like it. Pearl buttons.
Pretty good flop too for the big blind.
Top pair open-ender. SpaceAce with the overs.
$3,000.
That is 3,000.
SpaceAce comes along. Now 2 pair for Brendan. Another heart out there, but Brendan with the check mark. But it's SpaceAce reaching for chips. She's got a heart in her hand and a 9.
Not going to work.
But a quick call from Brendan. And Brendan's going to win a 32,000 chip pot.
Wasn't enough to have him find the fold there, blind on blind with the 2 pair. I'd admire the heart, though, from SpaceAce. Not afraid. Still the chip leader.
Folks, you're not going to want to miss this. We had a free roll today, February 23rd. 6:15, a $1 million championship true free roll satellite. We're giving away 3 seats to the main event. $0 buy-in, just like today. $0 buy-in. We're giving away 3 seats. You're going to want to get here February 23rd.
When's that?
That is, what is that on?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, that's right. After the during day 2 of the 500K.
Raise to 75. Eight.
Oh,
Call.
Leonardo was your 4th.
Leonardo. DiCaprio was in the Ninja Turtles?
That's where he got his start.
Check 1.
Blinds going up. This will be the last hand of 1.5 and 3K.
Check 5. Check 1.
Dennis with some showdown value here.
Check 5.
SpaceAce looking for a jack or a club. Doesn't come. The 4s are going to be good here.
Check 1. Check 5.
4.
And SpaceAce losing a couple in a row here.
Getting a little steamed up
Look at the chip stacks right now. Everybody
in the 60s.
in the 60,000 range. Brendan, the chip leader. But
It's anybody's
Eric,
ball game here.
short stack is just 7,500 behind him. So, like you said, anybody's tournament here. Each of these players paid $500. They had the option to rebuy one time. 4 players, 4 of the original 9 did use their rebuy opportunity.
8. 1 4.
But now no more rebuys. It's total freeze out here. Brendan's starting to accumulate some chips. Now close to 80,000 in chips. Blinds, and there's the Chairmanator. She's going to do the double-handed chair removal. The rare double chair removal executed by the best in the business, the Chairmanator. The new Olympic sport, double chair removal. The Russian judge gave Brittany 8.3 on that chair removal.
Raise to 9,000. 1. Raise to 9,000. 1. 3 calls. 5 calls.
Moving on to hand number 75. Big shout out to OG Lisa in the box today. She's a great tournament player herself. Lisa dealing.
I'm not that bad. I mean,
Mine were pretty bad. Not really much to do there.
Let's go ahead and hear from our stream sponsor, Club WPT Gold.
Play poker online at Club WPT Gold with bonus code LODGE and win tournament seats into the Lodge Championship Series, including the $1 million guarantee main event. Details in the description below.
Good play to me.
8,500 from seat 5.
Club WPT Gold. Skull's really having a lot of fun with Club WPT
I
Gold.
played with you enough.
you know,
I think I have an idea.
Remember, you're going to want to register. If you're coming to the meetup game on Monday,
I would have expected you to jam.
doesn't even matter if you play on Club WPT Gold, you're going to want to register because we're giving away certain prizes that if you're not a member of Club WPT Gold on Monday at the meetup game, you will not be able to win that prize. So it doesn't cost anything to register. Use code LODGE. But what I'm hearing is a lot of people are having a lot of fun.
Raised 8,000. 1 fold. Raise all. Call. 2 players. Check. 5. That is 4,000 from 8.
Trips for Brendan, and he is heating up. Over 83,000. The chip leader, he and Dennis. And it's Eric, the short stack. Blinds are 2,000, 4,000, 4,000. Eric just over 10 bigs. Kai SpaceAce about 14 bigs.
One fold. 3 folds.
LCS, flagship event of the year, is upon us. Ladies event tomorrow, seniors event Tuesday, meetup game Monday, and lots of other events. The Cowboys for Eric,
Raised 85 from 3.
gonna make it 8,500.
5 folds. 8 folds.
See if Dennis has anything to defend in the big blind. Got the suited Doyle, and he says, let's play. I got some chips.
Check.
Always an ace when you got kings.
Raised 5,000 from 3. 5 folds.
Dennis in the small blind. Ace jack suited, looks pretty good four-handed. Looks like he's going to raise here.
22.
And Eric with ace queen. Looks like he's going to ship all of it, and he does. Eric's all in for 52,000. Dennis makes the call. So Eric dominating Dennis here
My first hand of the tournament, ace jack of diamonds. Hopefully it's not the hand I.
on hand number 80.
The first hand.
This would be for Eric's tournament life.
If you get the same run out, you win.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, true. True story.
That ain't good.
No
Queen
diamond. No
for
diamond
Eric.
sweat. All right. Nothing.
Dennis needs a 10 ball.
I'll give him a 10.
No 10. And Eric.
In the driver's seat now for a seat is
Okay.
Eric.
Yes. But there's no way I'm in that hand.
50.
Dennis on fumes, Rick. With 4 bigs.
I almost just ripped it. And he would have lost.
You rip, he calls. I'm in a spot. I have over 10 bigs and
Yeah, it's
it's
kind
down
of
to 3 players in a sit and go. It'd
It's
be really-
annoying in a satellite for
It's
sure.
super annoying. Probably just supposed to be a. I don't even. I don't even know
I
what it
couldn't
would
tell
be.
you.
All of a sudden, Eric is talking.
I couldn't.
Of course, feels good when you're the chip leader.
Things that
29
not good
bigs.
about, and that's not one of them.
SpaceAce.
Winners talk, losers say shut up and deal.
Small satellites very often.
Only big ones, high stake ones.
Not even. I didn't mean small that way.
I
I
see.
meant no. I didn't mean like that.
I see what you're saying.
You mean the super turbo types?
I just meant, yeah, I meant
I meant
Don't know
raise.
really well in WSOP satellites.
all in.
Nobody
All in for
smoother
Brendan.
than the mid-conversation raise than who, Ray? There's nobody smoother.
I don't know. Who is that?
You know, think. This is a question for chat, too. Who is the smoothest of the players that we see on this stream just chatting and raising?
T1000?
No. Incorrect.
It was,
Yeah, we were
Try
thinking-
again.
You're fine. I meant.
You're going to be a little
only bad
disappointed.
if you're
You should be
facing, like,
disappointed in
queen.
yourself. I'm a little bit
Right.
disappointed.
Anything
in you.
else?
Sorry.
I'm not disappointed.
You
I'm
don't want to be
just,
against these jag or raised.
I'm just upset, you know?
I meant 2 seats. I meant 2 seats.
I don't know.
I
I was
I'm drawing
behind,
a blank.
or we were
you
flipping?
were behind. Yeah.
Okay.
It's irregular.
Not Cinnabon.
They like to chat. And they don't stop their conversation to raise. Kind of like what we just saw Brendan do. He had to stop, pause, and he had to say all in. Dennis jams here. It's not going to get through Eric's ace queen, so likely to rejam for some isolation. Or looks to just going to set the trap with the ace queen. Interesting. It's Doug, Rick.
Yeah, definitely Doug. Definitely Doug. So this is for Dennis's tournament life. Needs some help. Eric could knock Dennis out in 2 hands.
Good luck, both of you.
And then I'd be free rolling as well.
Yes, you would. If Dennis gets knocked out, you would be on a free roll. Ooh,
Oh.
couple spades for Dennis.
Dennis.
And a gut shot, a little combo draw.
No help on the turn. Sweaty flop. How about the river?
You got to be more specific.
There's the 5.
You were
Dennis.
specific enough.
8 high straight.
Still in there. Wow. Eric no longer chatty. Dennis looking comfortable. Tied with SpaceAce now. Eric's still the chip leader. No need to panic. But wow.
Space Ace and
Your
Dennis.
Yeah.
Are you in choice?
I'm in choice.
And we're in 45 seconds. The blinds
No,
are
I
going to
would say we
go
should do
up
26,
to
26,000.
2,500, 5K,
I'm
5K.
good just keeping it.
Keep it?
Yeah.
I would say that just seems appealing.
I
26,000.
find deal negotiations while playing to be a source of stress. So I just
Such small stress, man. We're only talking about 3.
That's
Eric trying to negotiate a chop there, which I would have turned down, by the way. There's no chopping in one table sit and go. I mean, wipe my ass.
Yeah.
Life's one long session.
I hear that, bro. I hear that.
If I'm down 1,000 today, 1,000 tomorrow, down 2,000 next day.
One more hand at this level, 2,000, 4,000, 4,000.
200 is a jab.
No, yeah, that's nothing. But
That's what I was saying, make it.
no, I get you.
It also speeds it up a little bit. You know, if you lose, you get 1,000.
It'll be fast anyway.
We're not gonna make it.
Oh,
past six.
gamble. We'll gamble. We'll gamble.
Players are worried about how fast this is going. We're going lightning through this tournament.
I call.
Oh,
Go wrong with
Dennis sent it in, and this time it's gonna
Eric
be
with
hard.
kings again.
That's,
Never dead, man. Never dead.
Dennis up out of his seat.
I didn't have a 4. I don't think.
Eric up out of his seat.
Nope.
Let's not see 3 hearts.
Dennis a lot taller
three
than,
hearts.
First one you
than
can
Eric.
be in.
All right, it's pretty good. No
Needs some
check,
running
no
help,
check.
does Dennis.
He's gone.
It's out. It's done.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Have a good one, man.
So Dennis will exit. Now, every one of these players gets something. Third place will get $200. Big deal. First and second get a free seat to the main event.
What,
Still
Rick?
stands.
The main event.
Trying to get somebody here 1,000.
I know. It's a reasonable offer. It's a reasonable. I just
You want to make a reservation for
I've wavered before.
Javier's?
I've been like,
I wouldn't mind Javier's.
and then,
The
like,
thing about Javier's,
It's
though,
right
is-
next to
And then
the
you win,
studio.
and then
It's
first.
perfect.
it's a
it is, but
Yeah, but it's still minimum. Like,
it's
might take it to
Mexican food.
2,600,
It's
yeah.
like
Whoa.
it's like
What's your problem with Mexican food?
because you get great Mexican food in Austin.
God
It's like bringing
created it.
sand to the beach. Why would we go to the beach? Why would we go somewhere and eat Mexican food when we can get some of the best Mexican food in the world right here?
Because it's convenient, the ambiance, the margaritas are just delicious.
Remember when Big Tony took us to Javier's?
Oh, yeah.
That was nice. He's a good guy.
So just you might as well make the reservation now. I don't want to have a problem next week.
I'm cheering for
Don't worry.
SpaceAce.
I won't milk you too much. It's going to get the enchilada trio and probably a spicy marg and call it a day.
The trio.
Oh, yeah. I already know what I'm not even going to waste any time looking at the menu. I know what I want. Unless SpaceAce could save you.
Yeah, SpaceAce.
Like she's been doing her entire life.
We'll go to hand number 87.
Good.
Big one.
Didn't have one of those.
Oh, my goodness.
Lose 8,000 one day, win $100 dinner the next. What could be worse?
SpaceAce with the snowman.
It's time.
All in.
All in. 10 big blinds.
You might be calling with the ace-3. We're not.
Oh,
Eric.
my God. Eric just
Yeah. We're
ace,
flipping.
queen. It's a flip.
A big flip indeed.
Fun.
I did fold an ace.
Ace announced.
46.
SpaceAce
This
in
is for
good shape.
her tournament life.
Wow.
Paint?
King.
Oh, wow.
So many outs.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's over.
SpaceAce is out, and it's done. This is over. Congratulations to Brendan and Eric. They will get a seat to the main event.
SpaceAce.
SpaceAce not happy.
She gets some money, though.
Okay, I can find.
It's
I
$200.
can find a. I mean, you got a buyer.
I'm not even where I would play
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah.
got a buyer.
So there we go. Eric and Brendan, congratulations in our sit and go. Remember, next week's schedule will be on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with Sunday being a special tournament stream, the half milli tournament we're running. Get on out to the lodge on Monday for the Meetup game. Skull, any final thoughts?
Let's go play some poker at the lodge, Rick.
There we go. Get on out there, play some poker at the lodge, either here or in San Antonio. For everybody here at our lodge live stream crew, take care, everybody.